Hey everyone, this is Dr. Jax. Today we're going to be looking at centripetal force as it is shown here on a roller coaster loop-to-loop. What you see here on the screen is a ruler to measure the distance. In this case, we're going to be looking at the diameter of the circle. We're going to assume that the track is a perfect circle, although just by looking at it, it's probably not. But we're going to make that assumption to make this a little bit easier math. And also you're going to see on the left side of the screen, we will have a stopwatch to measure time. So the last assumption that we'll make is that the mass of the roller coaster with the riders is 4,000 kilograms. This is approximately the mass of most roller coaster cars. Now, when the video starts, what you're going to see is that the roller coaster goes through the loop. The track is the centripetal force that's being applied in order to make the cars move in the loop. What you're going to do is use the ruler to measure the diameter, which will allow you to find the circumference or the distance of curvature. You could then use the time elapsed from the time it enters the loop till the time it exits the loop to measure the average velocity during that time. After you have the average velocity, then what you can do is you can use the equations for centripetal force along with the mass to solve for the centripetal force applied to the roller coaster car. Based on the diameter, you should also know the radius. So let's take a look. As the roller coaster car approaches the loop, you'll see that the car enters the loop and the tracks are what's keeping it from flying straight out. That is what is causing it to turn or giving it a centripetal force. What you should do when you're watching the video is use the front of the first car as a way to measure the time. All right, and based on those, you should be able to use a combination of the kinematics equations and the equation for centripetal force to calculate the average velocity of the object in the motion, as well as the centripetal force applied by the tracks to keep the car moving in a circle.